Hi, this is Kevin from Naples, Florida, and today we're going to be going over a room window air conditioner, GE 5000 BTU. All right, so I own several of these. These have been tried and tested for many, many years. Our air conditioner went out on a small part of our house, so it was going to be like $6,000 to replace that. Or I can just go get one of these for every room. And these were only like 150 a piece at the time. Now they're about 170. But I just stuck one of these in every 4 of those rooms. And so, for under $1,000, I got air conditioning. And the good thing is they just run on 110 volt, 120 volt, whatever. They just plug into a wall socket. They are very easy to install. It's just couple screws, so all you really need is a screw gun. That's it. And I'm going to go over that. But I've had 1 or 2 go over the years, and I just replace them with the same thing. But it's so much cheaper than replacing your whole part of your house air conditioning just to go ahead and go with these. And the other thing about these 110, 120 volt units is if you have a hurricane and your power goes out for a substantial time and you got a generator, you can run these off of a portable generator, where a house AC 240 volt, you're not running that unless you got a really big household generator. So that's a good thing about these, is you can they're good for a hurricane supply as well. And even if you only stick it in there just for the hurricane while your power's out, you'll be glad you did, because it's like 92 or 95 degrees out, and without no air conditioning or fans, it's really hot. So it's a great hurricane supply, even if you don't install it in your window. Okay, so this model is, like I said, a 5000 BTU. It covers for a 150 square foot room. Okay, so if you got a small bedroom or den, it's like 10 by 15 feet, something like that, 15 feet by 10 foot. It's going to work. It's going to work great. And it's going to keep it cool. I've never run it on full blast. I run it about halfway. And we're in South Florida, and it's hot here a lot of the year. So these things just run good 8 or 9 months out of the year, maybe 10 months. So I've tried and tested them. They got little filters in here that you can take this cover off and clean that filter once a month. That'll help it last longer. And I always plug them into a power surge strip, because if you have a power surge, you don't want it to go out. Okay, and here's what a power surge strip looks like. It's like $10 to $20, and anything you don't want to go out with a power surge, you should plug it into here. It is worth the extra money to plug your things into a power strip that is also a power surge strip. And you got to remember that just because it's a power strip doesn't mean it has surge protection. And we're going to zoom in on you and show you where it says that. Okay, and it's either going to say surge protected or protected and grounded, something like that. Just make sure the power strip you get is surge protected. So what we got is small bedrooms. We got 4 small bedrooms. We just stuck this one in each one, and actually they've ran great. We've been doing this for probably 10 years. I've only replaced 2 ever. So like I said, you go to Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever, sometimes find them on sale for 150, but I think retail is like 169 on these. And these ones are made by GE. And these are super easy to install. They have a bracket here that just gets 1 screw through it. It actually goes through a little lip on your window, not in the glass, but down in the metal. And they have these little accordion things that pull out, so it's going to fit your window perfectly. And you just attach that accordion to this. You put a screw there. You got your screw here. You put a screw in here. Like I said, they just go through a little lip on the window, and that's all that holds this thing in here. You don't have to mount anything on the outside. You don't have to hire a contractor and all that. As long as you got a screw gun, you can do it yourself. And this is the part of the window you're going to be putting that screw through. It's not the glass part, it's just the metal part. And that's all you need to hold this thing up. I've been through hurricanes and everything else. I've never lost one out of a window ever. Okay, and these are not remote controlled, but tell you the truth, you don't need it. We just put it on this number here. We put ours on number 6, and it just runs non-stop. And if you want to cool it down, you just turn it down to 5, or colder, turn it up to 7, but that seems to work. It's got these different settings here. I'll zoom in and show you. You got your high cool and your low cool. If it's a little too cold, just put her down to low cool like that. If it's cold outside and you just want some air in here, you can put it on the low fan. That sucks in your cold air without running the compressor. You can hear the compressor running. Okay, and when the compressor kicks in, that's when it draws more electricity. But if you're just running it on the fan setting, you're just sucking in cold air from the outside, and it's not drawing much electricity at all. But we leave ours usually on high cool, and we have it on number 6 there. And you've got some louvers here. You can adjust it to blow left or right or up and down. You just spin these louvers. This is a no-frills air conditioner, but I mean, it does its job. It does not have a remote, but you don't really need to have a remote. Okay, now how you clean these filters, you just pull it right out right here, and you just take it and vacuum it out or wash it out or whatever you want to do, and then you just put it back in. So it's very easy to service. That's about the only thing you're ever going to do this, except for wipe the dust off. That's about it. So people don't think about it as much when their air conditioner goes out in their whole house. They don't think about, hey, I could just put in some window air conditioners. And it really is a neat trick. I mean, less than $1,000 versus over $6,000. And your air conditioners usually only last 12 to 15 years anyway. So it is a much cheaper way to go. It doesn't look as aesthetically pleasing on the outside, perhaps. But hey, if you're on a budget, you don't have the money, it's a great way to do it yourself, and you're not waiting on a contractor, you're not pulling permits. And when a hurricane comes, or a tropical storm, or an earthquake, or tornado, or whatever, if you got a generator, you got AC in your house, and you're going to be the king. So definitely consider getting one of these. And I'm going to go over in a different video the bigger ones that you can get. Okay, so here's the outside shot of what it looks like. See, I got one up here. That's the one I was just in that room there. That's the office. And we got one down here in this bedroom. And on the other side of the house, we got 2 more bedrooms, the same size, 10 by 15. So we just got 1, 2, 3, 4. And it covers this whole end of the house. One thing you do have to watch are these grills. If you whack these grills with a garden hose or a pressure cleaner or a ball or whatever, it's going to put these little dents in there, okay? You do not want anybody to touch this or touch this at all, because once this gets dented up too bad, it may not work well anymore. So make sure nobody dents those grills. It doesn't take much to throw a dent in there. Okay, so just to wrap it up, I highly recommend them. I've been using them for years, and literally no problem. And they're very inexpensive, very economical. They don't draw too much electricity. They're easy to install, and I would highly recommend them. Okay, there you have it. That's your 5,000 BTU GE. I'm also going to be doing another video on a LG 10,000 BTU. So be sure to check out both of those videos, and check out my review and what we think of those. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, we got a whole playlist on household appliances and all sorts of stuff. So we got about 300 videos now, so be sure to subscribe and check them out.